children of all ages. Jokers Us Gaming is proud to bring you another episode of some Blue Jays baseball here right on the MLB The Show 24 game. With yours truly, the one true Joker, who will help call the action with John and Chris, as this is the second game against the San Diego Padres. Jays won the first one 5-3. Today, the Jays will put on the mound Jose Barreros, who currently has a 2-1 record with an ERA of 2.40. Will be countered by Ian Darnish, who's currently 2-0 with an ERA of 2.92. So it will be the 13-7 Blue Jays at the 11-11 San Diego Padres. Of course, this game will be played at Petco Park. It is partly cloudy today, though, compared to yesterday's game, which was clear skies. Couple change-ups in the lineup. Danny Jansen will be back catching today. And Connor Falefe will be having a day off, while Davis Snyder ends up taking his position at second base today. So as you see, there's the lineup. Only one change for San Diego will be Jake Millward, who will be starting things off for the Padres. That'll be the only batting change there from the San Diego Padres. Now we take it to John Chris.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres.
Jays looking
and we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the hill, the big righty, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Springer goes back in the starting order.
And the pitch.
Currently batting 217.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
As noted in his last game against San Diego, he got the home run.
In the air, out towards left center. Coming on Profar, he's there. He's got it. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It features a great veteran presence, Brandon Belt.
Yeah, Boog, no doubt. He's a huge reason for this club's success this year. I mean, these guys are benefiting in a big way from his clutch at bats and really just the overall production he's been able to put together so far. Leads the American League in RBIs, so expect him to play a role in this one.
Vladdy Guerrero Jr. now up. Batting averages 250.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
That one was a beauty for the Jays.
A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So just like yesterday's game, the Jays score
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
They say 446 feet.
So one out, nobody on. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In the air to left center. Merrill pulls it in on the run.
But the center fielder that's in today ends up getting it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Brandon Belt.
Belt now up. Belt, batting average 360.
Foul ball.
That's had the distance, but foul. He's gone 15.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone! That ball was terrific. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That would bring Brandon Belt's 11th home run of the season. That man is dangerous.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Justin Turner now. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field.
But foul.
And that is a foul ball.
Going back to that home run, it was reported at 363 feet.
2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series.
Now, batting 297.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Trying to get
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Former Dodger, well known by San Diego.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis brings it in, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Barrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
The center fielder, batting average is a 145. Hoping to change his fortunes here today.
That misses. And that is ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
I would say that should have been strike 3. But the umpire disagrees.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Manny Machado.
Yeah, the last month was absolutely brutal for this guy, Boog. He hit under 200 during that time. Pretty much lost at the plate. You kind of felt bad for him. I got to think he was happy to see the page turn and the calendar as well. But, you know, that alone is not going to get him out of his slump. He's probably a little more optimistic. He needs some luck at the plate, but he's also got to keep putting his time in the cage.
One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1.
It's currently batting 333.
Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul.
Now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and they're down 2-0.
Luis grounded right to Vladdy for the third and final out. So at the end of one inning, it's the Blue Jays 2, San Diego nothing.
Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Darvish back to work. In there at the knees. Darvish, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Popped up. Kim settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Right there to get the first out here in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Davis Schneider.
Here's the second baseman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Now that 5-game hitting streak, he's currently batting at .354.
That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Last game, he was 1 for 5 as a home run.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
High fly ball out into left center field.
Left fielder calls
coming on profile. He's there. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Batting it, the catcher, number 9,
Danny Jansen to hit here. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Danny Jansen's light tower power, and so far putting his batting average at 400.
Bounce to third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it.
And that will end the top of the second.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Tate Junior Pro
back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here comes the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate. And it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Tatis Jr. gets his first hit of the series.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Ended up missing it.
First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Profar, currently batting average is 380. Looking to maybe tie things up.
And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike.
Looks at that one. Count now is 1-1. Rios could possibly look for a double play here, maybe.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Tatis around second, around third. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here's Manny Machado now. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Big strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
In the air, foul off first. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth in yesterday's game hit a home run. San Diego does have a man in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
In the air, left field, down the line, and makes the grab. And that is the inning. Padres with the run-scoring double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
As John says, it's 2-1 game after 2 innings of play.
On to the 3rd inning. Here's Kiermaier now.
The center fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier. The batting average is 250.
The wind and the pitch. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
George is currently 1-5 in this series with a home run.
Springer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 1 down, base is empty. That's inside.
Springer now facing a 1-1 account. Here's the next pitch from Donners.
That one not close. 2-1.
Way high at the eye levels there, easily to hold off.
And there's a foul ball.
And now the count is 2-2 with 1 out here in the top of the
1 out, base is empty. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Vladdy, of course, 1 for 1 with a home run right now. He did open up the scoring with that solo home run.
The 0-1.
First.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
And that will be Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s 5th home run of the season.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
398 feet.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike.
Well, let's the first one go by. Bo on a 12-game hitting streak.
Ripped to third. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
So the Jays do add 1 with Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s home run.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. delivered some special moments for Korea.
Righty delivers.
Trying to get him going here.
Lifted in the air down the left side.
But
Varsho moving under it.
Slide out to the left.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho after it.
And the center
and there's two
fielder
away.
will fly out to the left field.
now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Donovan Solano. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Solano was 1 for 4 with a single in yesterday's game.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the fourth. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Bell.
Bell.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well,
and he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The third baseman, number 2, Justin.
Now it's Justin Turner. Flied to right his first time. Hammered, base hit.
Turner will get a single out.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He popped out his first time. Ground ball right side, could be 2.
One there.
The throw to second is offline.
So both runners are safe.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
Now it's the second baseman. Fly to left his first time.
David Snyder will hit it up the middle.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He's been swinging it really well. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now it's Jansen in. Golden opportunity right here.
Had a day off yesterday.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He's under it.
It is deep enough to score.
Brings it in, and all the runners are tagging. Throw cut off to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and the score stays 3-1.
Well played there by the shortstop to get the final inning, but the Jays do score a run. Make it 3-1.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Luis Arias. The pitch. Right side. And foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Varsho makes the grab, and there's one down.
To Danny there.
Now the right fielder.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-2. Swung on, belted.
Springer won't be able to get that.
And that gets down in the corner.
Oh,
they're still chasing it as he rounds second.
And
he's got himself a triple.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Runner at third with one gone. Profar climbs in on that left side. He doubled home a run at his first AB.
Score a run here.
In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got it.
On the ground, right side. Guerrero the toss to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in.
Good job right there. Puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by a run.
Do his job, though.
Here's Manny Machado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the first. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
And then
they get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Padres 2. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier now up. He's on one with the line out in the third.
The wind of the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Tatis after it. And there's one
fly
away.
Out to the right field for the first out here.
The right fielder, number 4.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer, who's currently 0-2 right now.
In the air out to center.
But the center fielder will chase it down.
Merrill snags it on the run.
Now batting, the first base.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy 2 for 2, both of them being home runs. Possibly looking for his third.
And that one hammered. Deep. Merrill going back.
Deep enough.
Makes the catch up against the wall.
It runs short and falls at the warning track to the center fielder. So the Jays held in check. 3-2 going to the bottom of the 5th.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Berrios back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Two-time All-Star. Who is up. Did a home run yesterday.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it.
To the left field.
And a quick out, number 1. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
Kim, who's currently 1-5 in this series.
Just off the inside edge.
That foul ball, that makes the count 1-1 now.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
There's Berrios. Ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. There's a swing and a drive.
Varsho
reaching back towards the wall. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. The relay. He's safe at third,
and he does
the
get
tying run is 90 feet away.
He was all over that
Kent
one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for three as soon as it touched down. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. And fouled off.
Looking to tie things up with the crack of the bat.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. And there's a ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He's trying to keep himself alive with that foul hit. Having quite a battle.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking a bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Nice grab. Fires the first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Donovan Solano. And that one wrapped foul.
Currently 0-2 today.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Frias looking to get out of the inning.
That one to first.
Vladdy will.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
He takes it himself.
So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 5 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Bo Bichette, Brandon Belt, Justin Turner, 2 up for the Blue Jays.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette's 12-game
Bichette
streak.
measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Caught chasing. Bad pitch.
Turned on, but foul
deep,
wide of third.
Foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Oh, a matter of inches away there. Try to kind of straighten things up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill sizing this one up, nabs it, one up, one down.
Could that be Bo's final play appearance, costing him his streak?
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. He's already homered here in this one.
Here's Brandon Belt now. He's 1 for 2 with a home run in today's game. Belt will hit it.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases.
To the wall where he will get.
And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
So with his 9th double of the year,
We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
Justin Turner.
Here's Turner now.
Could he?
High fly ball, shallow right field.
Crack of a bat? No.
2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Varsho. Currently 0-2. The left-hander. Trying to regain the lead here with the crack of a bat.
Fought off foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
So we're here in the top of the sixth. 2 outs. 0-1 count. Varsho. Man on second though. And it's a 3-3 game. Darvish.
Go ahead run at
get out of the inning.
We're the top half of the sixth. Bounce to the right side.
That was
and
fair.
He grabs
that
it foul.
Sure out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
And Belt waiting there on second for Varsho to hopefully show him home.
Chases
and
that one out of the zone. Third out.
So San Diego will get out the inning unscathed.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it.
Great
Got the
pitch
strikeout. Gets out of the jam.
Nice.
Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the sixth. Luis Ariz stands in.
Luis Ariz could
The
give.
pitch. To the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. One up, one down.
The batter.
As he grounds that one out to Vladdy.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Tatis Jr. who couldn't get on base.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's it deep.
And that one
flat,
in the air center field.
Kevin Kiermaier is there to
and
get
they
it.
take care of Tatis for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Jay, he's looking to also get unscathed here.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Profar fouls that off. Profar is currently 1 for 2.
2 outs.
Fouls
Profar
that
gets a
one.
piece there.
So 0-2 count here with 2 outs. We're still tied at 3 apiece here. The bottom of the
Right-hander
sixth.
kicks, deals. Gets a piece,
Reels
and it stays
fails to
0-2.
strike him out there.
All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The other way.
It's hit
Varsho
right to the
pulls
left
it
fielder.
down. And that is the third out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. Still tied 3-3.
We go to the top of the seventh with Snyder, Jansen, and Kiermaier. 2 up.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Kohler.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
At 540, hoping to hold things for San Diego.
Here's the second baseman.
Snyder, of course, he's currently 1 for 2. In his last series against the Yankees, he
And a pitch.
ended up getting 2 home runs.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The high
He's been on
fastball,
a
particularly
good
for
hitting
young
streak.
hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Slide out to the center
No
field.
trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And next for Toronto, Danny Jansen.
Jansen.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Swung late at
1
that
down,
one.
base is empty.
That
Swing
one's
and a
hit
high
deep,
fly
but
ball
it's
out
gonna
there
go right
towards
to the
left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kiermaier will hit it.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
There goes
Kiermaier on the go. Ball outside. Save at second with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Springer now has a man in scoring position here. Can he capitalize?
On the ground to the left. And that chance handled.
Hit
fires across the diamond. That takes care of Springer. That's out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Berrios back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Manny gives San Diego the lead for the first time in this game. Manny, of course, has been struggling. He is batting under 200.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center.
Kiermaier is under it to get
corrals it. One down. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
Campusano currently 0-2. He's popped out and grounded out in today's game.
That to right. Springer on the move. He's got it. 2 away down.
Springer's right there for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth. He's currently 0-2. He's been quiet today compared to yesterday's game.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Owned him 5 times. Cronenworth has failed to ever get on base again.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A big out at the
3
end
up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains tied at 3.
Does his job. Now it's up for the Jays offense.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
Tim Mesa and Chad Green warming up. Vladdy, who's up, is 2 for 3 with
and
2
here it comes
today.
And that one fouled off.
Is that pitching to him?
And a pitch. And fouled off.
Look out in San Diego's favor.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
He's fouling them off.
The 0-2. And he chases that one.
Swings late.
And one gone.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
And get on base to keep the hitting
run is on
alive.
Base with a knock.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
A little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his
confidence
must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Here's Brandon Belt.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Belt. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bo takes the lead.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed.
Two left-handers
getting cranked up as well. On the ground, right side.
Well,
and it's through for a hit.
A base hit.
And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
One down. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Right-handed reliever. And strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
1-3 today. Maybe advance.
0-2 now. Absolutely.
Oh, he does more than that. As that is going to be a three-shot run homer.
A massive home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch.
Win the series against San Diego. San Diego did lose the first game to the Blue Jays. And so now the Jays have a 3-run lead here in the top of the 8th with only one out. That would be Justin Turner's 4th home run of the season.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
May have came at the right time for the Blue Jays. Still have Tim Mesa and Chad Green warming up. Oh, well, Jose Barrios pitched the 8th.
Wandy Peralta into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Karate gets called for this lefty-on-lefty matchup.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho will call time. Skipper has elected to...
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa, who thought he was going to have a day off, ends up coming into the game.
High fly ball out to left field. Profar
right to the
has
left
a beat
field
on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Here in the 8th.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That one ripped right center field.
Can the right field get it? No, it's off the wall. So Snyder will end
up that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So, man, he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Danny Jansen gets walked.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
Somebody
as they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate.
I don't think they have any other outfielders. Well, they do have Luke's. Jays, well, elect with the pitch hitter with Brandon.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Brian Servin looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second.
Now up. He's 1 for 2.
And look out.
He gets hit by
that
the
one
pitch.
Ran in and got him.
Oh.
As a hitter, I'll take that
Jay's
all day
not
long. An off-speed
happy.
pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
So the batting order turns over. George Springer next up for
Bases
the Blue
loaded
Jays.
here with 2 outs. And Springer, who's up now, 0-4 today. He fouls that one. And the Jays kind of really
At the
blow
belt
this
and
one
fire.
away.
Fought off foul. And now the lefty.
We'll hit it up the middle,
Base hit.
and that will get
One run
1
is in.
run, possibly 2.
Now
And
the
it does.
second crosses the
Snyder will
plate.
score.
And the lead is up to 5.
His
Give
confidence
Jays
level is so
a
high.
5-run
Really nice job
lead.
of coming through in a big spot. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride
Well
low,
hit
out of the way
by
early.
Springer.
He stayed inside that ball and squared
Now
it
here
up out front.
comes
Man, that was like he was in the
Vladdy.
cage hitting off the
Vladdy
tee.
get his third
Tom
home
Cosgrove
run
gets
of
the ball now.
the
Well, they
game.
need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right
It'll be
where
a
it
right-
is.
righty
Seems like a
versus
tough
righty
task today
situation.
with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Oh no. No, he's a lefty. Sorry, my mistake. So
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Interesting
now.
choice to bring a
Outfield playing
left-hand pitcher
very
against
deep, not
Vladdy.
wanting anything over their heads. Swinging a foul
Vladdy
straight
will
back.
swing, foul. We're here in the 8th inning with the Jays having an 8-3 lead. There's 2 outs, man on first and second.
Servin on second. Springer at first. 2 out of the inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
And now the count to Vlad Guerrero there is 1-1. Let's take a little bit of a lead.
Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Vladdy swings well early to foul that one. Jays here in the 8th have a 5-run lead currently.
2 on, 2 outs. And
Well,
that one popped
pop
to short.
that one up
Kim
to the
drifts
shortstop
towards it.
to end the inning.
And that's the 3rd out. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Padres 3.
So Jose Barrios will come out in the 8th.
So coming into the game now on defense, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll be out in left field.
Number 7, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So kind of Falefa, well, of course, he will end up moving from left to second, where David Snyder will switch positions. And, of course, Brian Silva will be taken out for the left fielder, Nathan
Also
Lewis.
into the ball game, Nathan Lukes. He'll be patrolling center field.
The Jays have
So
made
digging
the
in,
defensive
Ha-Sung
change.
Kim.
And now here's Ha-Sung
The
Kim.
shortstop.
Hopefully turn things around for San Diego after that crucial
pitch.
inning by the Blue Jays.
Bounced up the middle. Kiner-Falefa
gets his
gathers
first play
and
at
throws to
second
first.
to get the out.
One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Number 3,
And with that, the Jays are 5 outs away
So the lineup flips over.
to win this
Jackson
series.
Merrill, the next to hit.
Jackson, is 0-3. Had yesterday off.
On the ground to third.
He will ground it
Whips
to
it
Turner.
across.
Turner
And a
will
couple of
throw
quick
it to Vladdy
outs.
for the out. And so
Now batting,
Jackson
deputy
fails to
hitter,
get on base
Donovan.
for the 4th time.
2 outs, base is empty. Donovan Solano will hit
Donovan
next.
Solano.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
0-3. First pitch is fouled. Barrios. foul that one. That Rios will get that one fouled off him. I should have said dumping him. I meant to say.
On a line out towards center.
Luke's there to play it.
Luke's makes the grab, and that's
And
the
so
inning.
at the end of 8 innings of play,
Nothing
the
doing
Blue
there for the
Jays
Friars.
still have that
Can't chip
5-run
away at an
lead with
8-3
the
deficit.
8-3 lead. Going into the top of the ninth, it'll be Bo Bichette, Brandon Belt, and Justin Turner due up.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 1.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bo
And
Bichette,
now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
who's currently 1-4 today with the single. His last play appearance kept his
And the
alive
pitch.
at 12.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Merrill has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pitcher so far doing well as he got Bo Bichette.
And now the
to
Toronto
fly up
cleanup
to the
hitter,
center field.
Brandon Belt.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Brandon Belt, since there's no righties left at the thing, will end up
Swings through that one out in front that time. Bullpen action for the Padres. Angel De Los Santos getting loose out there. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Out towards right center field.
Belt
Sizes
deep,
this one up.
but the center fielder is there
And there's
to
2
get
down.
the second out.
The batter.
So with 2 outs here, the Jays still have a 5-run
2 outs,
lead.
base is empty.
Here's
So now
Justin
Turner into that
who's
right
the
side.
reason why
He's
the
already
Jays
homered in
have
this
a
game.
commanding lead. Turner, of course, last play appearance.
That one
was a
clips the outside
3-run shot
corner.
homer
That's strike 1.
to give the Jays that 5-run lead. Justin Turner, who's now facing an 0-2 count, is 2 for 4 today. Marshall trying to do his job as a pitcher to get out of this inning.
And that's off the inside edge.
Throws one
It's a
away.
ball and 2 strikes. Ripped to short.
Turner will ground out to the
Whips it to
shortstop.
first. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Padres 3.
There's your batters to try to turn things around and do a miracle comeback against the Blue Jays.
Back here at Petco Park. And the batter now, Luis Arias.
I mean, his
Looks
pitch
like they
efficiency,
might
ability to get
attempt
ahead in the
to
count,
get a
at
complete
times pitch to
game out of
contact, but the
Jose
defense worked
Barrios
behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
He's only at 82 pitches, so why not?
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Side of
And the leadoff man aboard.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes
So we have
great
a man
bat-to-ball
first.
skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk
coming out.
pitches he faces.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Continue this time.
That
he's
pitch in for a
facing the
strike.
All-Star
0-1.
in
You just don't
Jr.
see it that much anymore.
He's
a guy
2 for
being
3
this
with a
efficient and
triple
getting
and a
this
single.
deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Just hits it foul. Trying to do a comeback here from San Diego.
Righty to the plate. Foul
Superstar
ball. It stays 0-2.
keeps battling here. 0-2 count with a man on first. Jays still have a 5-run lead.
Tatis waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
We're having a real battle here between these 2 superstars.
Arise. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
But
now
Jose Barrios will
It's a good
get
breaking
the
ball
out,
there, just off the
his
corner
fifth
where you can't really
strikeout
do
of the
much
game.
damage, but it's close
And a
enough to
big
where
out
you've got to
at that
protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Man at first, Jurickson Profar. The next up for the Padres.
He's 1 for 3.
And that one pulled foul.
Jays could use a double play here to win this series.
The pitch. Profar gets a piece there.
Barrios is pitching low, so he's possibly looking for that double play.
Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Ooh, almost a strike, but called the ball.
Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up
and
with it.
with
No
that,
throw. That's an
Lefty
error, and
could
everyone is
not
safe.
get it. And Lefty will be charged in there. Nope, they're awarding it as a base hit.
So first and second with one gone. Down the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Well put men's on first and second with one out here. Manny Machado is now up. There's still a Barrios pitch. He's up to 92 pitches currently. Pitch number 93 is fouled.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
This game more interesting.
And Manny gets a piece.
Manny now facing an 0-2 count with man on first and second. One out here in the bottom of the ninth.
Sets him down looking. Padres with only one out remaining.
Moment for Manny Machado as he gets
so digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano.
Victim strikeout to Jose Barrios. So Barrios at 95 pitches. Here
Now
comes
time
the skipper.
called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen.
Discussing their strategy to get the third and final out here. Pete Walker and the crew talking things out. They've done their job. Now it's up to Jose Barrios to finish this possible game.
And first offering is fouled off.
Camperis trying to keep San Diego's
the
hopes
Padres
alive.
Down 5, trying to battle back here in the last half of inning number 9.
Padres down to their final strike. Here's pitch number 98.
Barrios is just one strike away.
That's it.
And
Deep,
they'll do it again.
But foul.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss.
Big
and
strikeout there.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew? He threw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there.
He will definitely be today's player of the game.
8-3 the final in this one.
Record
For Chris
will now go
Singleton
to
and our entire
3-1
outstanding crew here at MLB
Robert
The Show, I'm John
Snow.
Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Go get his first loss of the season. Another player of the game moment was, of course, Vlad Guerrero, who ended up hitting 2 home runs. Brandon Belt, of course, he hit a home run also in the first. There's Vladdy's second as we see the replay there. But Justin Turner hits that big shot to give the Jays a huge lead in the 8th with a 3-run shot. And Barrios does his job and gets his 7th strikeout to win the game. So Barrios ended up pitching all 9 innings. He only allowed 7 hits and gave up 3 earned runs. By the reliever Robert Snipes, gave up 3 hits and gave up 3 earned runs,
3 hours and 23 minutes.
which of course ends up, because of that, being his first loss.
Drive home safely.
Barrios is not the player of the game. It will end up being Vlad Guerrero Jr. Why not? He did get 2 home runs, finishing 2 for 5 today with a couple ribbies. Other guys notable for Toronto was, of course, Brandon Belt. He went 3 for 5 with a home run and a double and a ribby. Justin Turner, he goes 2 for 5 with 3 RBI, a home run to give the Jays a commanding 8-3 lead. While Davis Snyder keeps his hitting streak going, finishing 2 for 4 at the plate with a double, and Bo Bichette will finish his hitting streak. Well, will keep his hitting streak going to 12. So with that, John and Chris, I thank you for calling the action as Jokers Gaming is finishing this episode of Blue Jays Baseball on MLB The Show 24. I am your host, the 1-2 Joker. And with that, the Jays finish this game 8-3 as the victory to win the series. And with that, the 1-2 Joker is officially signing out.